Namaste, and welcome to your practice. Welcome to a sacred and safe place where you'll have the opportunity to nurture the heart and soul and compassion within you. I invite you to have a couple of cushions or a bolster along with 2 blocks for today's practice. Starting in a grounding meditation, get yourself into a comfortable seat, whatever that means to you. I'm sitting on a block on my knees. You can sit on a bolster or on the floor. Again, your choice. Deep breath in. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Begin to feel any weight that you're carrying in your body begin to slowly slip away. Inhale and exhale. And settling into your seat. Connecting to the way your body is sitting on the earth today. Taking a few moments here to reflect on the journey that brought you to this practice today. Acknowledging every moment of that journey and allowing all of those memories or thoughts to become part of your experience in this moment. Acknowledging them and allowing them to be set free. Returning inward. Coming back to your attention to the body and the way your seat, your feet, your ankles are touching the earth. This is a sacred and safe place. A place where you can move in whatever way feels right to you. I am merely your guide, offering an opportunity to move in a way that nurtures your heart, your soul, and your self-compassion. Moving your attention upward into your torso. Begin to create awareness of the way your torso and head are sitting within this space around you. Perhaps observing the temperature of your room, any sounds inside of the room, not spending any time naming or dwelling on the sounds and sensations you're feeling. Simply doing your best to acknowledge each moment and giving yourself an opportunity to settle in, settling into stillness, preparing for the journey ahead. Moving your attention inward. Notice the rise and fall of your breath. The natural expansion of the body with each inhale. And the release of tension with each exhale. This season filled with hustle, bustle, and overwhelming emotions and sensations. I invite you to acknowledge each and every thought or sensation that comes up in this practice, and to take whatever you need to become safe and grounded. If at any point you become overwhelmed, feel free to open your eyes, sit up, or move in a way that feels organic and right in your body today. Coming into a silent meditation, notice where in your body you feel the breath most significantly. For example, it could be in at your nostrils, your chest, or your belly. Know at any point during today's practice you can come back to this point of grounding, your anchor point, allowing your thoughts to release and returning your attention to the breath, giving yourself permission to sit in stillness and silence. Keeping yourself centered and moving slowly, paying attention to the way your body is moving. Come on to your hands and knees. Placing your wrists just slightly in front of your shoulders, knees, under your hips. Inhale, release any expectation of this practice. Exhale, round your back, pressing your hands into the earth as you come into cat pose here. Maybe rocking your hips side to side. Coming to center. Inhale. Bend your elbows. Scoop your heart forward. Raising your hips to the sky, cow pose. Moving one breath per movement in, using the entire inhale. Round your back, and exhale. And on the entire inhale, scoop the front heart forward, hips high for cat. Gently awakening the spine and opening the heart. Move in at your pace. Nourishing yourself and leaving behind any expectations of what this pose should look like. Come back to a straight spine. Scoop the front of your belly up towards your back. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hips back to your heels and gently walk your hands to your knees. From here, inhale, scoop the front of your belly round your spine as you bring the body upright. Taking a moment here to create stillness. One way you can cultivate self-compassion is by giving yourself permission to be still, even if it's for 1 or 2 breaths, and observe your body from head to toe. Noticing any changes the cat-cow combination created in your body, and preparing for the next section of movement. Inhale, bring your arms out to the side, palms up in the receiving fashion, keeping the front of your belly scooped up towards your heart. You want to keep your torso as upright as possible here. No, try to avoid arching the lower back. Inhale again. Opening and nourishing your heart space. Opening to all the possibilities in the world. And as you next exhale, begin to cross your arms across your body. Hands wrapping around your body. Arching your back. Tucking in as if you're giving yourself a giant hug. Spending a breath or two telling yourself that you are worthy. Repeat silently to yourself, I am worthy. I am beautiful. I am influential and loved. Inhale, open the heart, open your arms, allowing those words to settle in to the body. On your next exhale, crossing the arms again, give yourself a hug. And continue at your pace, your breath, with the inhale opening, moving slowly and mindfully, and exhale, hugging in. Acknowledging any sensations or thoughts that are coming up and releasing them, acknowledging them as part of the experience, and allowing yourself and giving yourself permission to come back to focusing on the movement. For by focusing on the movement, you're giving the brain an opportunity to relax and release. Your next inhale, open your heart. Exhale, release. And moving into the final portion of this class, a restorative inspired pose where you'll have the opportunity to sit with yourself in silence. I will offer you a reflection once I cue you into the pose, after which I will give you an estimate of how long we will be sitting in silence, and then we'll move into the closing sequence. So to set up this pose, I invite you to take your blocks and arrange them so they look as if they're in the shape of an L. So one block is standing upright like a city building, a tall office building, or a tall home. And then the second block is lying down on the long way. So you put that towards the top of your mat or the bottom of your mat, whichever works for you. And then you'll take your cushions or your bolster and lie them across the block. So you're going to be in a supported reclined pose here. Another gentle heart opener. Sit with your tailbone at the base of your incline. You may either lie your legs long, or you can bring your feet together, knees to the side, as if you are in a butterfly pose. Scoop the front of the belly up towards your heart, creating a nice long spine. Giving yourself one more opportunity here for a deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to walk your back onto your support, maybe placing your hands on either side of the support and adjusting so that you feel very supported and comfortable. You can place blocks or pillows under your knees, under your arms here, if you'd like. Again, take your time here. There isn't any rush. And this is the point in the practice where your body has an opportunity to integrate all the movement that you've engaged in thus far. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. As you move into stillness and silence, remember that you always can return to the breath as your mind wanders, which it will, for the mind never truly shuts off. You can simply remind your mind to release or just simply acknowledge the thoughts. And instead of continuing to engage in the thoughts, perhaps getting lost in the story, when you notice that your attention is in the mind, in the head, the greatest gift you can give yourself is to invite the mind back to the breath. Coming back to the life source that's always with you. A sort of source of strength, of compassion. The point where you can just be. I invite you to give yourself permission to release any remaining tension in your body and to savor these silent moments. It'll be about 5 minutes of silence. And to simply enjoy being still and quiet, knowing that you are giving yourself the greatest gift of self-compassion and love. The next time you hear my voice, I will be bringing you out of this pose into our closing sequence. may stay where you are, or if you'd like, you can join me in a seat by bringing your knees together and slowly and mindfully rolling onto your favorite side and pressing yourself up to a seat, hands together at heart center. Gaze can be down at the floor, or you can even close your eyes if that's right for you today. As we close practice today, I invite you to thank yourself deeply. Taking the time to care for you is the greatest gift of self-compassion you can give to yourself in this season. May the light of this day, this practice, shine brightly in each and every one of you. And as we bow, the light and teacher in me honors and adores the light and teacher in you. And may the rest of your evening be wonderful. Be well.